All right, happy Friday, and welcome to the final one of these kind of snacks process episodes. So we've talked before that these snacks are not as much about content as they are the planning and review we're doing inside of Herd today. And so today's is going to be about our proven process, and this is the way that we go to market, the way that we describe our services to our prospects and to our customers, and how we kind of outline and guarantee our work to those that we come in contact with. Let's get into it. All right, so this is the final one, as I said, and we're going to get into our process. And so I mentioned before, we're following the book Traction when we're working through these, and they want you to have your 5-7 step process that you can very easily explain to your prospects, to your customers, what it is that you do and how you go about doing it. And again, I just thought this would be something that could be helpful to someone who is working through your own version of this, or to someone who might want to know how it is that we do these things. So first of all, our process begins with a 30-minute discovery call. This is where we find out more about you, you find out about us, and we explain the process that I'm about to take you through right now. This is something that we kind of went back and forth with in previous years on, like, do we do this type of sales call? Do we not? Some days we did, some days we didn't. It's now something that we are requiring. You have to do this initial discovery call so that we can mutually find out if there is a good fit here. And the reason for this is more so for us at this point than it is for the customer. We dove into some bad projects, into some bad customers, because we didn't do the due diligence of this step. And so this is going to allow us to do some research and then prepare for that call and have it together with or meeting, whatever, with the customer. The second step is an insights and project pitch. So assuming that the first step is, these are all contingent on each other, right? So assuming the first step goes well, then we will come to you with some insights around maybe just some industry trends we're noticing in your space, some areas that are probably, are ripe for obvious wins, and then loosely what our plan is to attack and take advantage of both of those things, the trends and the potential wins. And so that is kind of the pitch. It's not going to look like an advertising pitch. It's going to look like a business pitch or a services pitch that is executed via content or digital in some way. The third, assuming again that goes well, we have a strategy kickoff defining who, what, when, why, and how for your company when it comes to digital. We're defining who we're talking to, what we're working on, when are we going to publish, why are we saying these things, how are we going to execute, what tactics are we going to use, and then also what does it need to look like. So this is going to inform the look and feel of your brand, of your project as it relates to our work together. From there, we'll go away and bring you our next step, which is our concepts presentation. And so this is going to be where we come up with the core concepts that we believe could serve your brand. And this could be, it depends obviously what kind of project we're talking about, but if it's a major website redesign, this is going to be something that looks like mood boards that help direct the direction, the creative direction of the site, right? If it's a content series, it's going to be themes around what types of shows or what types of content series we could produce and what those could look like, what platforms those could be on, etc. They'll always include a headline plus a sample execution plus how it fits your customer. Okay, so we have a concepts presentation. This is again following the strategy, following when we understand all the information that we need to know, that you all then can pick from and sort of help us decide how you want to go forward. From there, we'll set a content calendar. So this is just simply, when are things going to be due? When are we going to publish things? Who's going to be working on what, etc. Make sure everyone's aligned and organized. And then we go into the execution phase, the ongoing creation and management of the content or the build out of the project or whatever it might be. And that is followed up by regular measurement and innovation meetings. These are check-ins where we're talking about how's progress going, what can we do better, what's next, what's on the horizon, etc. So that is our, if we just fly through them again, 30-minute discovery call, insights and project pitch, strategy kickoff, concepts presentation, content calendar setup, execution, and regular measurement meetings. The last part, and we don't have this finalized, so I can't exactly give you what it is, but the last part is the guarantee that we offer. And some people call it a guarantee, some people call it a promise, some people call it a number of things. For us, we don't have this entirely finalized, but what we are toying with, and it's just, what we're toying with is that we guarantee will generate one marketing qualified lead for you in the first, this is where we're not sure yet, 30, 60, 90 days, some version of that. And so, we know we can generate marketing qualified leads by our work. That's what we do. That's why we're hired. And we know we can do it in a pretty quick time frame. I mean, sometimes it's a couple of days or a couple of weeks, but without knowing what the specific project is, it's difficult to make a broad stroke guarantee around timeliness. And so that's really what we're working through and trying to figure out. And, at some point, hopefully we'll nail that down and be able to publish that and talk about it widely. But that is the end of our little mini series here on our own internal process, our own core values, and all of those things going into 2022. I'd be interested to hear from you all whether this was interesting and helpful, or if it's like, no, we just need to hear, marketing and storytelling tactics, which I totally get. That's what you signed up for. But we'd be curious to hear what you thought of this little series interjection here. Next week is going to be our last week of daily episodes for a little bit. No, I'm sorry. Yes, it will. We'll have a couple next week. I couldn't remember when Thanksgiving is. But what I'm saying is there will be some days off the next couple of weeks. You're not going to be trying to listen to content while you're eating turkey and stuff. So we'll just kind of play it by ear from there, and we will see you sometime soon.